Hey, I'm Marjan.
And I'm Shayla.
Hello, I'm Madison Jade. I'm 17 years old, and you're tuned into the Mocha Hush Harbor.
Yo, we about to step into one right.
We wanted to talk about how you can create your own journey, right? So a lot of times we find ourselves looking at what other people are doing to get ahead, which is good because that's how you can get inspiration. But the problem is when you start to compare yourself. So how have you made it a point in your journey, because you are an entrepreneur at 17 years old, you started your business at 14, how have you come to the point where you can create your own lane?
It's a good question. So, we all have a different story, and I think it's very important to not get lost in, as you said, like looking at other people, looking at them like, how come I'm not where they're at? Well, what I've learned is it's just not a part of your story. If you work hard enough for the things you want in life, your journey and like your passion, I think it's really important to find what you're passionate about, what you feel like you're put on earth to do, because honestly, once you figure that out, everything else just sets itself in place. And then you realize that your journey is not gonna look like your journey. Your journey is not gonna look like her journey. Your journey is gonna be your journey. For me personally, it took me a while to get to a place where I am confident in myself, to know like, okay, you know what, my journey is not gonna look like my friends over there. That's not why I was put on earth, so let me stop chasing that. It takes practice, it takes time, it takes you just understanding your worth, and I'm never gonna get into that, but like understanding your worth is a key factor into staying in your own lane.
I feel like it can be a trap.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have these goals and it seems like other people are doing something a little similar to what you're doing, and you see that they're making these strides. So you're like, okay, well, I started here, why am I not where they are? So you get into this comparison trap, and then instead of doing what you're passionate about, what you were placed on this earth to do, you're like, oh, well, they're doing this works for them. Let me see if it works for me. Let me try, so now you're in somebody else's lane, right? And so the minute you get away from what you were born to do, that's when things will start to kind of fall apart, because that, as you said, is not your journey. And I feel as though you do exude a certain type of confidence where, you're comfortable in your skin, you're just kind of doing you. What did it take to get you to that point?
That's a really good question. It's taken a lot. I think I personally, like my story, most people don't say I've gone through a lot personally, and I think it's taken hitting, like, I don't want to say I'm 17, so I don't remember like rock bottom, but like hitting like a low point in my self-esteem to really find myself and find my worth. And some days, like, I'm very creative, I'm very artsy, and some days, like today, I'm like, you know what, I want to just be natural, I don't want to do much, and some days I'm like, you know what, today's the day, like, I'm going to glam it up, I want to be cute, but I think it's finding, like, a balance and yourself, finding a balance in, like, not being overconfident, but also knowing that, you know what, I'm walking, again, in my own lane. Though I exude a lot of confidence, I still struggle with it. It's something that I still practice, have to work on every day. And I think that comes with affirming yourself. I have to often look at myself in the mirror, like during my low points, and be like, you got this, today's gonna be a good day, you're beautiful, you deserve this. It's something that you have to constantly stay on top of.
I think that's beautiful, because you can navigate your journey much more easily if you know your self-worth.
Yes.
So what, Shay, did it take, like what life events did it take for you to come to the place where you're like, you know what, I know who I am, I know what I'm worth? Around what age did it happen, and what were some of the, surrounding situations that brought you to that place?
I went to a public school, and I was Adventist and wanted to run track, and always like staying in my lane, saying, no, sorry guys, I couldn't do that, was kind of my foundation, the beginning point of being okay not always fitting into the circles that everyone else was okay doing. And so for me, I started earlier, but then, you know, as you get older, even though you have the confidence, things get rocky. Do you have a certain group of friends that are supportive and motivating you through your young life journey? And do you see those people still around in the next 5 years?
I think I have a great, I've formed a great friend group for myself. It's important to find those other people who have goals that are beyond too.
Yes.
Because
That's that right there. That right there. Because if you are dreaming up here and your friends are here, they are not going to motivate you to get up here.
Yeah.
They don't know how to.
They don't.
It's not possible because they can't dream that big.
yeah.
You know, so it's so important to surround yourself with people, you know, and that's not looking down on anyone. It's just knowing that the people that you spend most of your time with have goals that are in alignment with yours. And they don't have to be the same goals, but they have to kind of have the same type of trajectory.
No, you need to find those friends that are like, Madison, you're beautiful, you got this, girl, but you need to get to your homework. Or Madison, finish your orders. Or Madison, do this. Or even me, like with my friends, Deanna, I know, like, come on, girl. I can say, like, right now in the present, like, they're a part of my story, and they're only adding to it. They're not taking away from it. They're helping me grow as a person. And so as long as I'm around those people and I'm motivated and they're helping me do that, I can say, like, I see these friendships. I can always hope for us to be friends forever.
Right.
I can't always hope for that, but, you know, life happens, things happen, and we all have to grow. And sometimes you grow apart from people, and I've definitely done that in the past. I've grown apart from a lot of people, but there's no hurt feelings.
Yeah.
But it's necessary. Don't ever stunt your growth, and there's a way to do it. I hear a lot of, like, I'm cutting these people out of my life because they don't have the same energy as me. I think there's a graceful way of doing that. I honestly have a great support system in a way that I feel like I'm privileged, and I don't think a lot of people talk about their privilege. I think it's important to talk about it because I do know that there's a lot of young girls who don't have the support system they need, and I think it's important for them to know that it's okay, and sometimes it's okay to be support is great and you need it, but also teach yourself that you can be your own support system. Because though I have a great support system at home, sometimes even that doesn't add up to what I need. So I often find myself being my own support system, writing in my journal, journaling. Again,
finding a mentor. And
yeah.
that can be part of your circle as well.
Yes.
Just a good circle of friends and finding a good mentor. So if you want to be a writer, find someone that has taken that path, but not following their path and creating your own. So getting the knowledge and then creating your own journey.
Yeah, if you want to be awesome, join Mochacademy.
Yes.
But yeah, like really, find people who are interested in the things you are, and don't be afraid to reach out.
Absolutely.
I think that's the number one thing that I still struggle with today is asking. If you don't ask, it's already enough. Like if you don't ask for what you need, like no one's gonna.
The door's gonna remain closed.
Yeah, people are not mind readers.
Right.
They don't know what you need in life, so you need to ask for it. So if you need help from somebody, ask for the help. Whether you need help with your mental health, that's when you need help with therapy. You need to step outside of yourself and be okay with asking for help. I think it's 100% okay to need help. It's necessary. Everyone needs help.
If you will come back, we would love to have you some point in the future. Let's have your mom too. You're such a lovely girl. I've known you since you were a young child, and you've just grown up into a beautiful young lady. I know you're going very far in life. I'm proud to have
We're here to cheer you on.
Yeah. So we can't wait to have you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. No, there's no there.
Just no.
Oh, okay. Thank you for joining us on the Hush Harbor. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.
And if you want to find out how to get involved, contact us at mochacademy@gmail.com. Thank you.
And share our videos too.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Yep, and thank you.
Hey, baby.